So starting from top down, hot seat. Hot seat on the East Coast Main Line. Battle against the effects of a scorching heat wave. What did I say? Then again, it's not too wet for us, I'll shut up. Navigate around speed restrictions and line-side obstructions while you attempt to reach your destination. Think you can take the heat? Well, I'm sweating right now, I don't think I can. Besides, I don't know how to drive the Class 801. So, what's my favourite map or route in Train SimWorld 4? I still have to say Great Western Express or the Spirit of Steam. Those are my two favourite ones. At least for the British. For American, I love the Sandpatch grade. I don't know, I just like driving the freight trains of America, as opposed to also driving the passenger trains of the UK. I don't know, it's the best of both worlds for me. Good afternoon. Today you will be operating the stopping service down to Peterborough. Due to the ongoing harsh conditions, Emily Turner will be contacting you shortly to update you on the current situation. Well... Alright, forward... Neutral, okay. Okay. To dimmed. I'm guessing because it's daytime. Which side? This side. I did the wrong side. Mine's ECML. Yeah, pretty good. I've only really tried it on, you know. Oh, God. There we go. Alright, so. Oh, it's a multi one. Okay. Oh, it's not... Okay. I wish we had Australian routes in Train SimWorld. Albert, I completely agree. In one of their surveys, I think it was either this year or last year, I really asked if there was... They asked me if there was anything I wanted in Train SimWorld. And one of the things I really said was either a modern or steam age New South Wales Railways thing. Just anything for Australia at first. But New South Wales especially, I would love. Either modern or steam age. Diesel, I guess I wouldn't mind too much. Oh, lock the doors. Alright then. That's pretty cool. Hello, how's it going? I'm sure you're feeling the heat. Yes. I just thought I would update you on the current situation. As a result of this ongoing heat wave, speed restrictions have been put in place, and we've received several reports of the track something or other. Please make sure you and your passengers are staying safe during your journey, and be on the lookout for any more potential hazards. I am sure you have everything well in hand, but I thought I should let you know. Anyway, I'll let you get on. Take care and goodbye for now. Alright, well, thank you. Let's go! Oh, that's why. I was wondering why I couldn't put it on the power levels. Now I know why. The power handle 4 is the highest. Okay. Thank you.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Alright, go down to 40, please. I did not see that. I need to focus now. Alrighty, as soon as the speed changes, I'm all good, I think. Still, there we go, now it changed. Let's go! Okay, we can go our top line, well, our current line speed for a little while. Assume it was so fast. Well, let's see if that's true then. Speaking of Asuma, let's see our train. Very cool. That's a very cool train. Very nice. That does look really cool, honestly. Alright, we need to go through Retford, okay. So there's gonna be... Okay. Speed changes, possible slowdown, that sort of thing. Okay. Alrighty. So you can go 201 kilometers an hour, which, that is just over 125 miles per hour, I believe. Chris, you're the expert, is that right? From what I know of, Great Western Express, the, HSTs go 125 miles per hour, which is approximately 197 kilometers per hour. Approximately. So 201. Assumer is zooming along. Yes, I get it. Thank you so much. Alright. Is it going to be a yellow signal? Is it double or single? Oh, it just changed to green. That was the vigilance pedal that time. Oh, okay. Okay. Albert, you would know if I said Redfern. Yeah, Retford. If it was Redfern, I would be excited as well, but also confused at seeing a UK train on Australian rails. But, oh well. That time has not come yet, unfortunately. $124 miles. Wait, really? I'm over. Ay, ay, ay. Oopsies. Oh, it's 126 miles per hour. Chris, I thought you were the expert on this. What happened? You said 124. My achievement said 126. What gives? Well, right now having a relaxing ride with no problems so far. You're now entering a restricted section. Speed restrictions are in effect of the selection line, so proceed with caution and reduce your speed. Okay. So I need to go down to 177. What is that in miles per hour? I don't know. I should be okay. I'm not okay. Okay, did that just... Oh, come on, game. Nice work, you have cleared the restricted section and can proceed at line speed. Keep in mind that other sections of the line have restrictions in place. Okay, so I need to keep an eye on these signs. So I should have really slowed down a lot. Okay. So I'm guessing I sped through a section that I wasn't really meant to speed through. Oh well. Didn't know what those signs would be for, and now I do know. Alright, I'm keeping an eye on the track right now. Alright, it's definitely yellow further on. 200 kilometers per hour is 154 miles per hour, but you have a speed when you... If you say so. Ah, well. Alright, we've got 11 kilometers to go before we see our next thing. Let's double check exactly what we need to do. So after Retford, we need to stop at the next location, which is Newark Northgate. Okay. "10 kilometers. Oh, come on, I still sped up from that? Really? Fine. Is this a stretch of line the Flying Scotsman stopped at to let Azuma past? That the last time we came to this route? I feel like it might have been. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, buddy. Other driver. I didn't realize I was overspeeding because I didn't look at my screen. I was looking down at chat and seeing your comments. Alright, going well right now. Okay, it's definitely yellow. Is that gonna change? Oh, the speed change is coming up. So I need to be aware of that. Alright, it's double. So after the next one, I really need to slow down. Oh, so you're blaming me now. I see how it is. Don't take my words out of context. Okay, I'm gonna slow down now. Like, a lot. In a second. At max brake. And I'm speeding... Sorry, slowing down pretty fast. That's pretty good. Alright, excuse me.
Overspeed. Contact the signaller. Overspeed. Contact the signaller. Overspeed. Contact the signaller.
Five minutes later.
I do not understand what's happening right now. Oh, come on. What the... I do not understand what is happening. So I'm going to keep that off for now, because that seems to be glitching. Just stay vigilant. Just stay vigilant. I'll go up to 80 just in case. 50 miles an hour, whatever. Alrighty. Oh, down to 64, I see. Why? I don't remember putting that on. It's so strange. No. Alright, I'll skip that off. It's bugging out at the moment. Anyway. I guess if we want to slow down quickly, I know what to turn on now. And it's not the emergency brakes. It's a bugging out system. Anyway. When will this... There it is. I was wondering when the speed will change. No, that's not doing anything. So I don't understand. Maybe the assumer is stupider than it looks. I don't know. I have no explanation. And your explanation doesn't make any sense, Chris. Alright, onwards. $185 soon? I'm not even at the 150 mark, so sure, why not? I saw the whistle sign, so I did it. My explanation doesn't make sense. What did I say? I didn't explain anything. You said I had the AWS emergency brakes on. I didn't turn anything on. I had the AWS system on. It did something automatically and now won't shut off. Okay. Is there anything in here that'll help with that? European train control system? What? The hell is that? That's door control, okay. Is that what it was? I was trying to figure this out because I'm so confused. Just come to a stop. I don't care anymore. I at least want to figure this out now before anything else. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Oh my god. Really? Far out. Alright, got it working again. Albert, no. No. Not that, at least. I do not need to be checked for alcohol or drugs. Interesting, Chris. Because I feel like the AWS and the brakes went on at the same time. Because I was approaching a red signal, which luckily turned green. And then it's been like that every time I try turning it back on. I've got a better idea of the system now. But at the same time, it seemed like the brakes went on at the exact same time as the system was telling me. I don't know. That's just what I think what happened. I don't know. If you want to replay what happened and double check with me, that's fine with me. Because I had my headphones off a little bit, so I probably didn't hear it, and it was going off, and then the brakes went on. I don't know. But no drug and alcohol testing. I do not need to do that. It's gonna be negative. I promise. Anyway, back on track. Luckily I could test that out on a non-time limited place. Because it's AI, so it has a reaction time of 0. So I was right. The brakes went on at the same time as the system was, like, beeping, I assume. I didn't actually hear it. Wow. Alright, I've got a slightly better handle on the Assumer now, I think. It's just brake speed I need to manage now, at this point. We're almost reaching speed, but the signals are yellow. And they have not turned green. That was probably the vigilance pedal, and the signals looks green when I passed it. Wow. Alrighty. Well, we're back on track at least. That's one good thing. Gotta mute myself so I can have a drink of water, don't mind me. Hello again. Alright, is the signal gonna stay yellow or is it gonna go green the last minute like the previous one? It is, yeah. That turned green the last second. Interesting. Okay, I missed that, sign, almost, of the whistle. That's green. That was yellow when I last saw it. When it went off, you had 100% brake, so it stopped more faster than it usually would. That makes a bit of sense, actually. Turned green, but you still got the Daisy displaying on the dash. What? What days are you displaying on the dash? The sign said W, which I assume stands for whistle, Christopher. I know it's actually a horn, but the sign said W. That's why I said whistle. Because that's technically what the sign was telling me. I know it's a horn, by the way, because of this. Alright, some yellow up ahead. Let's... It changed. There was another one of those signs, Christopher. If you saw it. When you pass a sign at yellow, there's a little daisy thing that displays on the dash on the left side of the two blue buttons. Oh! Yes, that is the AWS system, Albert, as far as I know. I do know what you're talking about now, because I can just see the faint outline of that daisy thing you noticed. Yeah, that's the AWS system at work. You have to acknowledge it or the train automatically stops, like it already has. Whatever you say, Christopher. Ooh, we have to slow down. Slowing down to 161 right now. Actually, more than that. We need to stop at the station. I'll slow down early because I don't know... Okay. Okay, I'm getting a better feel of the brake system on this thing. Acceleration I am okay with for most things. It's the braking that I want to, you know, tackle head on. Alright, slowing down on the brakes so I don't slow down too much. I'll stick to 40 for now. As soon as we get in the station, I will keep slowing down for our first actual stop in the Asuma. Let's scare the passengers, shall we? Hehehe. Alright, I know we're creeping along, but I want to be careful here. There's no time limit, so I'm not in a huge rush. At least the next signal is green, so I don't have to really rush to stop, but still. Good. Alright, that is unlocked. Oh. Oi! If I'm standing up, that should be fine. Yeah, whatever. And if I open both doors, I wonder if they're gonna close. Okay, that might have happened, honestly. Okay. Got it. Welp. Let's go. And away we go. There's my driver, right there. The Azuma's pretty cool looking, and it's okay to drive, honestly. I mean, it's got a better braking system than the HST, at least. So that's something to say, that's good. Yeah, I heard that. Ooh, it's not changing to green. Okay. Interesting. Yep, doing well. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, I guess. It's 40 years newer, what do you expect? I'm just making observations. That's all I'm doing. Okay, that's... Okay, yellow is coming up. Plus, I know the HSTs were about the 70s or 80s. I just don't know when the Azumas came out. Okay. Really? It changed to green? I was about to prepare to slow down. Why? Why must you do this to me? Anyway. Beside the point. Alrighty. Going well. This train you are in came in 2019, really? I thought Azumas were in service at least a bit before that. Like the late 2010s, but 2019? Wow. That is late. Game, stop it. Wow. I didn't expect that. Alrighty. Alright, 12 kilometers to go before our next station we pass through. Then after that we stop at Peterborough, which I think is the one we stop at. I'm pretty sure. And I'm sorry if I'm shouting for you guys. Or if it seems like I'm shouting. Sorry about that. Still going well. Green signals, speed change in less than 3 kilometers. I think we're going well. Alright, I'm gonna need to start slowing down soon. Bad now. Just in case. Oh. I went way below 885. Oopsies. But at least you got there. Yeah, trust a British man with British trains. Are you lying to me? How dare you? Plus, I don't know all British trains. I just know about the steam engines mostly. And some diesels, a little bit. I don't know much about the modern things, except maybe the Class 66. Give me a break. At least I've been able to ride most of our Sydney trains rolling stock. In real life, that is. So that's something good. As a kid, I used to ride a lot of the, S sets, C sets, and, K sets. Because they all virtually look the same. Basically. Then I think as a teenager or older, I started riding the, A sets. They were fairly new at the time. And I guess I missed out on riding T sets, the Tangaras, that I really like. I don't know. Chris, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up the sets that I'm talking about. I am listing them exactly how they are. The K set, the S set, the C set, and maybe the T set as well. I didn't actually ride that as a kid, but they were all around when I was a kid, basically. I am an idiot. No one point that out, please, because I know I am an idiot. Thank you. Okay. Alright, 45 kilometers to Peterborough. Sydney trains don't come close to our London trains, like Class 801, Class 225, Class 373, and 374 Eurostar. As I have never really ridden those trains, but I am driving an 801 now. The 801 seems like a long-distance electric train, maybe diesel as well, I don't actually know that. Which, honestly, is, in comparison, I'd say is a mixture of either a V or, Oscars. I don't know what sets those are, I've forgotten. The V sets mostly. Also, what else is it reminding me of? Some of our regional trains as well. I think, like the Endeavour, for example. Class 225, well, 373 on the London commuter line. I guess that's in comparison is more like the generic A sets for us in Sydney. The other trains you mentioned, 374 I'm not so sure about. And the 225 I know nothing about. The HSTs I know are like a direct comparison to our XPT, because our XPT was modelled after the HST, but for burning Australian conditions, like possibly desert areas, I don't know. Or at least harsh conditions. Because at least for this year, Chris, what's the highest it's gotten in your area? For temperature-wise? Because for us, at least at the beginning of the year, when it was summer, I would say early 30s at the highest, maybe. As a guess. It was a long time ago now, I don't actually remember. But for anyone who knows, like, Sydney trains, for example, one of the sets that I have never ridden on, not even once, but I really want to, kind of, at least for the Sydney train circle, is, the M set, Millennium. I've forgotten what the sets are called, but the nickname is Oscars, the ones that are the newer version of V sets, I would assume. I'm pretty sure. To put it simply. So, yeah, that's just me. Plus, I've never ridden any regional trains. So, I know nothing about that. R100. That's supposed to be some sort of signpost. I don't know what that is. Anyway. Going pretty well. I think so, at least. And I'm very happy I got the AWS system actually working again. The British Rail Class 801 Azuma is a type of electric multiple unit built by Hitachi Rail, built for London North Eastern Railway, and have been used on services in 2019 in UK Doncaster Works. Cool. That's actually pretty cool, Chris. Gonna have to double check and research about our Sydney sets. I know our XPTs, I'm pretty sure, came in either the 80s or the 90s for us, I've forgotten which. I'm pretty sure not the 70s. I'm pretty sure our Tangaras and maybe other sets that I mentioned were before the year 2000. A sets and especially B sets are a lot more recent. I think the A sets were introduced somewhere in the mid-2010s or something like that. B sets around the same time as the Azuma, I would guess. Just a guess. Nerd, I am a nerd. Well, Chris, join the club. I believe I'm a nerd too. And right now, especially as I'm talking, I'm not afraid to show it. At least to you guys. I was trying to remember what I was saying. I do know that, D sets are on the way. There is a couple that are being tested occasionally. Okay, thank you, Vigilance Pedal. So the D sets that we have, the couple that we have, they are not in revenue service. They are still being tested. Because apparently they want to get rid of the guard position for the D sets. And they have some, if not a lot, of external cameras. And if I remember right, I think some rail employees, maybe, were trying to be against that, basically. I've forgotten what exactly happened. But I believe that... I've got an idea that the testing for that might be... Actually, I have no clue what I'm saying. Never mind. Scrap that. I can make up a guess, and I might be completely off target. So, I'll shut up about that. But we do have new sets on the way, and some planned sets for more long-distance travel that are mixed electric and diesel power, from what I've heard. What train in Sydney is the one you don't know much about? That would be the M set, the one I've barely ridden. I don't know about a lot of the sets. I do know that aside from the set I'm talking about that is being tested, the B set is the most recent. The Waratah Series 2. I do know the Tangaras, the T sets, they were built in, or at least started coming out in... Actually, I think it was the 80s, I don't know. Maybe the XPT was 70s, I don't know. What I do know is that ones like 3801 were... Well, the 38 class started being built and finished beginning in 1945. During the war. Those sets those steam engines I do know about. I know that while they were in revenue service, the 38s at least, maybe not just 38-1, maybe all of them, apparently, could go up to about 80 miles per hour, which is nothing against the, against Mallard, the A4 steam engine, who still holds the steam speed record. And Christopher, the Sydney trains M sets, also referred to as the Millennium sets, are a class of electric multiple units, yes that's right, that operate on the Sydney Trains network, yes that's right, built by EDI Rail between 2002 and 2005. Maybe that's why they're called Millennium sets, or Millennium. 2002 and 2005. Cool. Back up to speed, please, at least for now. So yeah, for these Sydney trains, the M set I have never ridden on once. I have ridden on a V set a couple of times, and I really liked that. That was pretty cool. Well, that was a bit out west for the Sydney Trains network. The regional trains, I have seen a little bit, but I have not ridden on them once. The XPT, as I mentioned before, that one I really want to ride on. Especially. I've been to Melbourne and been on those trains a couple of times, at least the local ones. And I've definitely been on the Melbourne trams before. Quite a few times. And their network's pretty good. The tram system is pretty good. The rail system I know nothing about. So I think the next time I want to go to Melbourne, or maybe up north to Brisbane or something, I would want to take, hopefully an XPT, but a regional train, basically, to get there. Because the only times I've been out of state, aside from going to Canberra, or the ACT one time, is by plane. Of course I'm overspeeding, why wouldn't I? So I really want to try the regional trains and see how they work, personally, because I have no idea about them. The first sets initially entered service under the City Rail brand on 1st of July 2002 after short delays due to electrical defects. Defects, you say? And yeah, City Rail sounds about right. Before it was Sydney Trams, I think it was City Rail, apparently. Something along those lines. Sydney Trams is just the modern name for it. Then I believe there's New South Wales Trams, the one I was just talking about, that can go all over New South Wales and even down into Melbourne and up into Brisbane, Queensland. And Melbourne, Victoria. But, yeah. That's just a little bit of my, encounters with trains and what I've ridden on and what I want to ride on, basically. Now, for UK trains, if they're still in service by the time I visit, I'd love to ride on a HST for once. But otherwise, I guess I'm not really too picky about which ones I would want to ride. I will say that the first heritage railway in the UK that I really want to visit is the Tallaght Railway. Can we do a race? Not today, but I do plan to do one in the future. I really do. That's why last week I was doing experimental races and seeing what I could do, what I couldn't do, that sort of thing. I think I've got a good idea of what I want to do for a race. But if I live stream it, it's going to take super long because, well, I'm not going to race them side by side. Not technically. But, yeah, I do plan on doing races soon in Train Sim World. Alright, 3 kilometers left, and in 2.5 kilometers we have to slow down. Is this a single yellow light? Or is this a double one? Double one, okay. I'm gonna just naturally slow down a little bit. Never mind. I don't care, to be honest. I would love to watch it live. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be happy to do that. Alright, slowing down as fast as I can. Which might not be enough. Oh boy. I did not anticipate this. I'm gonna have to do this again, aren't I? Come on, 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 come on. Actually, be my guest. Apply the brakes.
Contact the signaller.
No, 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 no. Alright, slow down carefully. Please. Thank you. No. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Alrighty. We just did that. Oh my God, I was so scared. I gotta go for a shower. Give me like 6 minutes. Yeah, I'll see you soon, Chris. That's fine. Enjoy your shower. Because God knows I need to have one. I'd lock the doors. Did we do well? Good work. You have reached Peterborough safely and without any further delays. Let's see how you did. Yes, let's. Thank you. Alrighty. Well, gold's okay, I guess. I guess at a later date I can try and do this one again and actually do it better. I know I was speeding a bit. I'm doing this live. I'm looking at the comments occasionally. Give me a break. Left vehicle unsafely. Don't think so. I'm just looking at the score breakdown right now. I know speeding. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, if we didn't speed that much, or at all, preferably, then we could have gotten the platinum, but oh well, that's fine. At least we got gold.